Hello, JimJug23 here, and with the Royal Rumble coming up, I figured it'd be best to sit down and just rank all of the Royal Rumble winners. There's 44 of them, so let's get to ranking. At number 44, pretty much unranked, we have Chris Benoit. I'm not really going to talk about him. Number 43 and 42, we got Hulk Hogan. Well, he kind of just didn't need to win these Rumbles anyway. And who likes Hulk Hogan, dude? Get your racist ass out of my video. Number 41, we have when Brock Lesnar won in 2022. This decision was really confusing. There was no reason for Brock Lesnar to win. There were so many other people who could have won, and he already had 10 world titles up to this point. This was a dumb decision, and the Rumble match was pretty ass. Number 40, we got Big John Studd. He won the second Rumble match. Yeah. For 39, we have Alberto Del Rio. While he was a really good in-ring performer, his character was great. Why did he win this? The match he had at WrestleMania, whatever the fuck it was completely pointless. This is the 40-man Royal Rumble that CM Punk definitely should have fucking won. And he kind of just went nowhere from there. He did nothing with this Rumble win. And also, he beats his girlfriend, so, there's that as well. At number 38, we have the first women on this list with the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble winner with Ronda Rousey. 2022 had two of the worst Rumble matches I've ever fucking seen. No one wanted Ronda Rousey to win this. It should have been Sasha Banks or probably, I don't know, I don't know, man. Just anyone but her, I guess. But there's a lot of people on the roster at the time. I think Liv Morgan would have been a good choice, but not the best choice. I don't know who should have won at the moment, but yeah, most other people on the roster. Number 37, we have Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was the first Royal Rumble winner. That's pretty cool. Heyo. At number 36, we have Sheamus. He won in 2012 or something. Cool. It's kind of like Del Rio. It kind of just happened. I like Sheamus, but I don't know if that was the right choice. Number 35, we have Yokozuna. It's cool that he won. I can't believe that he won. He was a big deal, but not really. What happened at WrestleMania after kind of just diminishes his entire win. And yeah, he doesn't even win the title, but he wins it, but then Hulk Hogan, I think, beats him right after for it, or some crazy bullshit, because that's Hulk Hogan for you. Number 34, we have Charlotte Flair, who won in 2020, 2021, one of those. No, 2020. Or 2019. No, 2020. Yes, it was 2020. Yeah. What match led to this? It was her and Ronda Rousey or something. I don't remember. It was the pandemic era. But when she won it, cool. I don't really care though. At this point in her career, she was 7-8 titles in. I don't think she needed this win at all. Number 33, we have Edge winning in 2021 when he won for the second time. Cool. I guess the match the match that happened afterwards with Roman and Bryan was cool, but him pinning both of them at the same time was pretty dumb. I feel like that was just kind of really? Did we really need that? But at the time I was really hyped because Edge just fucking came back. So, yeah, I mean, in 2021 though, did he really need to win this? I don't think so. I think they could have definitely just put Bryan as the winner, given that he got screwed over 10 years prior. Number 32 is Seth Rollins when he won in 2019. Who wanted this? I like Rollins, but this was way too deep in his career. Again, I feel like this is one of those where it's did they have any other idea? Should have been Bray Wyatt or something. Yeah, it should have just been Bray Wyatt. I don't know. No, wait. No. Nope. I correct that. I stand corrected. He wasn't the Fiend yet, but I just don't feel like Rollins was the right choice. Yeah. Cool. Number 31, we have Roman Reigns. I thought I put this lower. No. Okay. Yeah. No one wanted Roman to win. But the Heist of the Century is one of like the best booking fixes they cooked at WrestleMania, so that happened. But no one wanted him to win. This was the Rumble that Bray Wyatt definitely should have won. Or Dean Ambrose. Or even Rusev. Or, Daniel Bryan, like everyone wanted. Number 30, we have Batista when he won for a second time. I love you, Batista. Why did he win this Rumble? Everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win this Rumble, and he didn't even show up. They booed Rey Mysterio. This shit was sad. But it's only this high, because hear me out. That triple threat is one of the best fucking things I've ever seen in my life. That's a childhood memory I will cherish, is watching Daniel Bryan conquer those two at WrestleMania. And Batista put him over and everything. There was some cool stuff that came out of him winning, but he shouldn't have won this match. Number 29, another cool, okay, cool you won, but no. You're way too late in your career. Randy Orton won for the second time in 2017. Another Rumble that Bray Wyatt should have won. Because they end up facing at WrestleMania. The WrestleMania match is fucking dog shit, but the storyline leading up to it is really interesting, with Orton betraying Wyatt after he wins the title. But it definitely should have been Wyatt wins, Randy wins the title in Elimination Chamber, Randy turns on Bray, and then Bray beats him for the title at WrestleMania. That's what should have happened. It was a cool storyline, but why Randy Orton specifically winning the Rumble, 28, we have the second time Shawn Michaels won the Rumble. I don't remember what he does with this. He won 2 years in a row, and it's like, oh, cool. It was so good the first time, but it was, a decent decision at the time. Yeah, just kind of there. 27, we have Triple H winning for the second time in 2016. At the time, I was so fucking mad about this. It should have been Dean Ambrose. This is when they had the title on the line. Or AJ Styles. That would have been cool. They're going crazy in there. They're crazy. I don't know, man. But rewatching, it's actually kind of cool, and kind of like he's a good heel to be conquered, be overthrown, but it was just an excuse for Roman to get the title again. But I mean, it's a cool little return, and he comes in at number 30 and he just fucking takes it. You're like, what? And given that the whole idea is like he's running everything, it's a fun idea. For 26, we had John Cena the second time he won in 2013. Who else was going to win the Rumble? It was obvious who was going to win the Rumble. When you watch the Rumble, you're like, there was no one else in this fucking match that was going to win this. Only notable thing to say about this is The Rock should not have beaten CM Punk that night. It should have been Cena beating Punk at WrestleMania. But whatever. I don't care. I'm not mad about it at all. Number 5, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin winning it for the third time. He just won it again. Number 24, we have The Rock. This is kind of like John Cena in 2013. Who else was going to win the match? This match is trash. 2000's Royal Rumble is trash. And then The Rock's feet touch the floor when he gets thrown out. Like when he throws Big Show out, his feet touch the floor. So there's some shenanigans there, but yeah. Overall, it was just, who else was going to win? Steve Austin was gone. and he was the hottest guy at the time, you know. We are really getting, obviously they won, just people after, you know, when Stone Cold won for a second time in 1998. Of course he won. Number 22, we have arguably the worst one on this list, but Vince McMahon winning the Rumble is so fucking stupid that it's funny. He gets the wins the title? No. I'm just tweaking. But this match is also dog shit. I remember it being so much better, but it's kind of just because it's they leave the match for the whole time while Stone Cold and Vince McMahon fight in the back. But what's going on in the ring is so fucking boring. But, you know, this is absurd. Vince McMahon winning a thing. But, you know, get this rapist off my screen. Speaking of rapists, we got Brock Lesnar the first time he won at number 21. Yeah, of course he won. That was the right decision. It was kind of cool. He was a hot guy at the time. You know, it was the next thing. Should have been Park Angle. Number 20, we got Triple H the first time he won. Yeah, of course. Makes sense. Should have been Park Angle, probably. I don't even know if Kurt Angle was here yet. But it still should have been Park Angle. Number 19, we have Becky Lynch winning in 2019. Her and her husband Seth Rollins won male and female matches respectively. That's pretty cool. This was cool when it happened because she wasn't even supposed to be in the match, and then she just comes in, and she was hot at the time. She was the biggest fucking female superstar on the roster. This made sense. The match, I believe, is the triple threat match where she wins both titles. Just cool. Just a cool moment. 18, we have Cody Rhodes winning in 2023. The first time he won. This was a really, really good match. And he returned from the torn tricep. Very cool. Only thing is him not winning at WrestleMania is just salt in the wound. So I can't rank it any higher. 17, we have The Undertaker. I mean, it was really late in his career, but it was kind of when he was back up. You know, getting back up with everything. Just him and Shawn Michaels at the end of the match is really cool. It was just a cool win for him, and I think his streak match was against Batista, I think. That's a good streak match. So, yeah. It's pretty logical thing that he won the Rumble. But also, get this racist off my screen. I'm so disappointed in you, Undertaker. I can't believe this shit. Number 16, we have when Stone Cold Steve Austin won the first time. The main reason I like this one so much: 1, it was the first time. 2, it's because he literally got eliminated and just slid back in the ring without the refs noticing. I think the shenanigans are amazing. So, very cool. And I think the double turn at WrestleMania happens when he wins. Yeah, I think so. If I'm wrong, correct me, but the sharpshooter, him bleeding, all that happens after this Royal Rumble because he won this Royal Rumble. And that's one of the most important things to happen in wrestling. So, very cool. For 15, we have when Randy Orton won for the first time in 2009. This one's really cool because he literally gets Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. to just do his dirty work the whole time. And this was when Randy was the most hated human on the planet. Dude was a diabolical heel. So, you know, this was just peak Randy Orton, honestly. Number 14, we have Edge when he won in 2010. Yeah, 2010. He just returns out of nowhere in probably the best... No, not the best, but one of the best returns. Tied up there with his return in 2020. But it was just out of nowhere, and it's really cool. Yeah. On this day. Number 13, we have when Bayley won this past Royal Rumble. The story with Io Sky was really cool, and the match itself was really cool. So, yeah, cool decision. Number 12, we have Bianca Belair winning in 2021. This was a really good decision, and it led to her versus Sasha Banks, which is one of the best fucking matches ever. And that's like the main reason why it's so high. But she like ran through everyone in this fucking Rumble, and she deserved to win it. Yeah, it was the first women's Rumble where like a newer call up kind of got really like. Except that's not true. I don't know what I'm talking about. Number 11, we have the first women's Royal Rumble winner, Asuka. So, you know, her getting called up and then immediately winning this just contradicted what I just said. Very awesome. I wish this could be number 1, honestly. But she fucking loses. She was undefeated going into this match. She wins it, and then she loses to Charlotte at WrestleMania. Number 10, the same year in 2018 when Shinsuke Nakamura won the Men's Royal Rumble. This is awesome, you know? I'm so glad nothing happened at WrestleMania after that. That would make me stop watching this shit for like 3 years. Up until the pandemic, pretty much. I missed Edge's return because I stopped watching this shit. Because of him losing at WrestleMania. I cannot believe this shit. But him winning the Rumble, that's pretty cool. You know? Just give him the world title already, please. Number 9, we have 2023 when Rhea Ripley. This is the number 1 women's Royal Rumble winner. She definitely was like on a hot streak. This was the right choice. This was just a really good decision in every way, and her match with Charlotte at WrestleMania was really good. Very cool. Number 8, we have Ric Flair at the 5th Royal Rumble when it was for the WWE Championship. Although Hulk Hogan has some shenanigans in this match by helping him win, and people were just fine with that. That was the most heel move ever, and people are just okay. But this was, you know, this was important because he won the title. This is how Ric Flair won the world title here, which was just very important. Number 7, we have when Bret Hart and Lex Luger won at the same time. This was cool. Oh wow. It's a cool moment. Also, Bret Hart is awesome. So, yeah. Even though there's some shenanigans at WrestleMania. At number 6, we have this past Royal Rumble when Cody Rhodes won. Although The Rock had to get his nose up in some shit. It ended up being really cool and a really awesome run past that once The Rock just kind of caved in with everything. And then Cody Rhodes won the title. So, yeah. Definitely not a little salty CM Punk didn't win at all. At number 5, we have the first time Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble. If you guys are not familiar with wrestling in any way, go look up this shit. This is amazing. Shawn Michaels was eliminated. British Bulldog gets up to the fucking thing. He won, right? But Shawn Michaels was not eliminated. He only had 1 foot touching the floor, and he's fucking dangling. He gets back in. He pushes British Bulldog over the top. It's probably like the best way I've ever seen anyone win a Rumble. And it's iconic. That's why he's the Heartbreak Kid, I guess. I don't know. Number 4, this would probably be higher if it wasn't for the pandemic, but in 2020 when Drew McIntyre won, this was the perfect booking decision. Probably the last good thing Vince McMahon did, honestly. And then the pandemic made it so the WrestleMania match was fucking dog shit. So, yeah. At number 3, we got John Cena in 2008, the first time he won it. Just a really cool return, especially with the, you know that head nod he does. Fun time. Love Triple H's reaction to it. Overall, just a really solid return, thing. Just like classic number 30 comes in, wins the whole thing. Royal Rumble. It was also the right choice. Hype see in a moment. Number 2, we have Batista, when Batista and Cena had accidentally eliminated each other at the same time, which was actually an accident this time. Very cool moment for a lot of reasons. The story with Triple H and the turn and everything was great. And of course, like just everything that transpired, the referees being like, no, he won, no, he won, no, he won. And it's like, shit. And just for Batista to eliminate him immediately, Vince McMahon's fucking like legs lock in or something when he's running down. He's literally sitting in the ring all angry. Just overall a classic Royal Rumble moment. Number 1, we got Rey Mysterio. We won back in 2005 or 6, I think it was 6. After Eddie Guerrero had passed away, he pretty much honors him with this. The great like heel work from Orton and Triple H, where like the super babyface win from number 2 all the way to 30, held the record for the longest time up until Gunther. Just like, this is the undisputed like best win. It was like the perfect person to win. Everyone was happy, everyone was excited. Just such a wholesome moment too. Great like babyface heel, you know, win-loss moment. I could also give my predictions for the Rumble. We have like a couple good options. I think Sami Zayn could totally win the Rumble. I don't think Cena's gonna win. I think he has a chance of doing the Chamber, or maybe not even getting a title match at WrestleMania. There's a lot of intricacies there. And then CM Punk, I think he's going to win, but I think I'd even prefer Sami Zayn as much as I want Punk to win. There's just something with Sami Zayn happening, but if Punk won, he would choose Cody, and if Sami won, Cody would be interesting, but I see him rematching Gunther. But both would be really good options. For the Women's Rumble, I think Io is winning. Io's winning. I think Final 4 is going to be Becky, Charlotte, Roxanne Perez, and Io. I think Roxanne Perez is like she's almost going to win it, but she's not going to win it. Like, there's no way they're going to have her win it. And Io just makes the most sense right now. That's the video. Thanks for watching.